Hey guys, welcome back to Filmflix. You know the feeling, right? You're scrolling through Netflix, overwhelmed by options. What do you even watch? Well, fret no more. Today, we're going on a worldwide adventure to discover the hottest web series that has everyone glued to their screens. Okay guys, my name is Vindy. Let's go to the video. Let's kick things off with a crazy one. Number 10 is Squid Game, all the way from South Korea. Imagine this. Remember those childhood games you loved, like tag or hopscotch? Now imagine playing them for your life. Squid Game throws a whole bunch of people in deep financial trouble into this messed up competition. They get to play these familiar games, but there's a catch: lose, and you die. Yikes. This show is dark, dramatic, and will have you thinking long after you watch it. Plus, it exploded all over the world, so you gotta see what the hype is about, right? We're talking childhood games turned deadly, social issues, mind-blowing twists. You can find Squid Game chilling on Netflix. All right, that's number 10 on our list, but we've got way more web series to explore. Buckle up, Filmflix fam, because we're going global. All right, folks, number 9 on our worldwide web series list is another one that took the internet by storm. This time, we're heading to Spain for a show called Money Heist. Imagine this. The professor, a super smart criminal dude, recruits a whole crew of eunuch robbers. They ain't your average bank robbers, though. These guys are after big scores like the Royal Mint of Spain, think Ocean's 11, but with a sprinkle of Spanish flair and a whole lot more international drama. And let me tell you, these robbers are kinda charming. Even though they're, well, criminals, they wear these cool red jumpsuits that became a total trend, and let's just say they know how to have a good time while breaking the law. Money Heist is packed with action, suspense, and enough twists and turns to keep you guessing. Plus, it's perfect for a watch party with your crew. So grab your snacks, gather your friends, and get ready to binge watch this epic heist story. You can find Money Heist hanging out on Netflix. We're almost halfway through our list, Filmflix fam, and next up is another one you won't want to miss. Let's rewind the clock a bit for number 8. We're heading back to the glorious 80s with a show called Stranger Things. Remember those simpler times? Cruising around on bikes with your best buds, zero worries about, well, anything. Yeah, Stranger Things throws that whole idea out the window. This show follows a group of kids who stumble upon something way more terrifying than bullies and bad grades. They discover a secret government lab, like, whoa, what? And guess what else they find? Creepy, crawly monsters from another dimension. Yikes. But here's the cool part. These kids are brave and resourceful. They team up with a mysterious girl named 11, who has some seriously mind-blowing telekinetic powers to face these monsters and uncover the truth. Stranger Things is a perfect blend of nostalgia, remember all those awesome 80s references, heart, and total monster mayhem. Get ready for thrilling battles, a story that'll have you hooked from the first episode, and enough mystery to keep you guessing long after the credits roll. You can find Stranger Things chilling on Netflix, so grab your Eggos and prepare for an epic 80s adventure. Calling all history buffs. Number 7 on our global web series adventure is a must-watch for anyone who loves a good period piece. This time we're sailing across the pond to Britain for a show called The Crown. Step aside reality shows, because The Crown is the real deal. This lavish historical drama gives us a deep dive into the life of Queen Elizabeth II, one of the longest reigning monarchs in history. We're talking about political drama, changing times within the British monarchy, all the way from the mid-20th century to the present day. Get ready for stunning visuals, acting so good it'll pull you right into the story, and a dramatic exploration of what it means to be a queen, the power, the duty, the whole shebang. If you're looking for a show that'll transport you to another time and place, The Crown is your golden ticket. Catch it streaming on Netflix, my royal TV enthusiasts. We're almost to the top 6. Filmflix fam, and next up is a series that'll have you thinking differently about the future. Hold on to your guts because we're about to dive into some serious zombie madness for number 6. This next show redefined the entire apocalyptic genre. It's the one and only The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is an American classic that's been around for a while now, but that doesn't mean it's lost its bite. This show throws us into a world completely overrun by walkers, aka zombies, for those unfamiliar with the whole flesh-eating apocalypse scenario. We follow a group of survivors who have to band together to stay alive. It's not all just bashing walker heads though, although there's plenty of that too. The Walking Dead dives deep into the dark side of humanity, forcing us to ask ourselves what we would do to survive when everything goes down. It's brutal, it's intense, and it'll keep you on the edge of your seat the whole time. So if you're looking for a show with tons of action, suspense, and a healthy dose of how would you react in a zombie apocalypse, then The Walking Dead is a must-watch. New episodes are streaming on AMC+, but you can also catch up on previous seasons over on Netflix. We're almost in the top 5, and next up is a wild ride with a healthy dose of mystery. Stay tuned. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Because number 5 on our worldwide web series list is a wild ride that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about time and space. We're heading to Germany for a show called Dark, and let me tell you, this one ain't for the faint of heart. Dark is a complex sci-fi thriller that weaves a web of time travel, shocking family secrets, and a small town with a darkness that runs deep. Think of it like this. Back to the Future meets Inception, but way more confusing. Like in a good way though. This show requires some serious attention to detail, but for those who stick with it, Dark offers a mind-blowing and thought-provoking experience that will stay with you long after the credits roll. Just a heads up, things can get a little trippy, so grab a notebook to jot down your theories, or maybe a friend to puzzle over the plot with. If you're looking for a show that will challenge you and leave you wanting more, Dark is a must-watch. Find it streaming on Netflix, and good luck untangling the mysteries of this small German town. We're cracking the top 5, and next up is a show that's equal parts hilarious and heartwarming. Stay tuned. Craving a show with some spice? Number 4 on our list will transport you to the heart of India for a dramatic crime saga that's not for the faint of heart. This one's called Mirzapore, and let me tell you, it's a real nail-biter. Mirzapore dives headfirst into the dark and violent underworld of India. We're talking mafia families, power struggles, and enough blood-pumping action to keep you glued to your screen. Get ready for a gritty portrayal of the criminal world, intense action sequences that'll have you on the edge of your seat, and complex characters who will leave you wondering who to root for. Mirzapore has become a massive hit in India, and for good reason. This show isn't afraid to pull any punches, and it'll keep you guessing until the very end. If you're looking for a crime drama with a unique perspective and a whole lot of action, then Mirzapore is your jam. You can find it streaming on Amazon Prime Video. We're almost to the top 3, Filmflix fam, and next up is a show that's pure comedy gold. Buckle up for number 3 on our worldwide web series list. This next one is a true classic that's still being talked about today. It's the one and only Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is an American drama that's more than just your average crime show. Think of it like Mr. Chips going rogue and turning into Scarface. We follow Walter White, a high school chemistry teacher who gets diagnosed with cancer. Facing a grim future, Walt decides to take matters into his own hands and starts cooking and selling crystal meth to secure his family's future. Let me tell you, things get intense fast. Breaking Bad is a masterclass in storytelling, with dark humor that'll have you laughing one minute and gasping the next. The plot is gripping, keeping you on the edge of your seat the entire time. And Bryan Cranston delivers an incredible performance as Walter White, a mild-mannered teacher who transforms into a ruthless kingpin. This show is a must-watch for any fan of drama, suspense, and a little bit of dark humor. You can find Breaking Bad streaming on Netflix, so get ready to binge-watch this award-winning series. We're almost at the top 2, and next up is a show that's pure feel-good fun. Stay tuned! We're almost at the #1 spot on our hot web series list, but first let's talk about a show that took the entire world by storm. It's the epic fantasy drama Game of Thrones. Get ready for dragons, magic, and enough political intrigue to make your head spin. Game of Thrones is an American show that had everyone buzzing for years. It follows a sprawling cast of characters, all vying for control of the Iron Throne and ultimate power in the land of Westeros. There's betrayal, there's romance, there's epic battles with swords and fire. This show has it all. Now, be warned, things can get a little brutal in Westeros. There's violence, there's nudity, maybe a bit much for some folks. And let's just say some of your favorite characters might not make it to the end. But hey, that's the beauty and sometimes the frustration of Game of Thrones. It keeps you guessing. Despite the controversial ending that left some fans scratching their heads, there's no denying that Game of Thrones is a cultural phenomenon. It's a must-watch for any fantasy lover who wants to get swept away to a world of dragons, knights, and epic battles for power. You can find all 8 seasons streaming on HBO Max, so grab your popcorn, settle in, and prepare to be enthralled by the world of Westeros. We're almost there. Filmflix fam, just one more web series to explore before we wrap things up. Stay tuned for the #1 spot on our list. The moment you've all been waiting for. The #1 most watched web series in the world is Lucifer. This one might surprise you, but trust me, Lucifer is a show that will have you hooked from the first episode. We'll get to why it's so popular in a sec, but first let's talk about genre. Lucifer is a unique blend of fantasy, crime drama, and, well, let's just say a healthy dose of devilish humor. So what is it about Lucifer that's captured the hearts of viewers worldwide? Well, for starters, the story is captivating. We meet Lucifer Morningstar, the actual devil, who decides to ditch his throne in hell and move to Los Angeles to open a nightclub. Talk about a career change. In LA, Lucifer gets tangled up with a detective from the LAPD, and let's just say things get interesting from there. A big part of Lucifer's charm is the phenomenal acting by the lead, Tom Ellis. He brings Lucifer to life with a perfect mix of charisma, wit, and just a touch of mischief. You can't help but root for this devilishly handsome anti-hero, even though you know he's, well, the devil. Lucifer is a show that's equal parts funny, exciting, and heartwarming. It's the perfect blend of genres that will keep you entertained episode after episode. So if you're looking for a show that's a bit different, with a charming lead and a story that will keep you guessing, then Lucifer is a must-watch. You can find all 6 seasons streaming on Netflix, so grab your snacks, settle in, and get ready to meet the devil himself. So there you have it, the top 10 most watched web series in the world. We explored shows from all over the world with a little something for everyone. Hopefully you found a new series to add to your watch list. If you did, let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe to the Filmflix channel for more OSOMI recommendations. Until next time, stay chill and keep it reppin' Filmflix. Happy streaming.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit.